Almighty God, your word is the light that guides my path, and I desire to walk in complete obedience to you. True success comes from aligning my life with your will, and I surrender my desires, ambitions, and plans, trusting that your ways are higher and your thoughts are greater. Shape my heart to delight in your commandments, not merely to hear, but to follow them with conviction. Strengthen me to resist anything that leads me astray, and make my spirit sensitive to your direction. When the world pulls me in different directions, remind me that obedience to you brings lasting joy and eternal rewards. Search my heart and remove anything that hinders me from following you fully, every trace of pride, self-will, and rebellion. Renew within me a steadfast spirit that finds joy in submitting to your guidance. Let my obedience be a response of love rather than obligation, that I may walk closely with you and find favor in your sight. Establish my steps so that I do not stumble, and as I follow your will, open the doors of success before me. May my life be a living testimony of the blessings that come through obedience. Heavenly King, the source of all wisdom and knowledge, I come before you in humble reverence, acknowledging that without you, I can do nothing. True wisdom is found in you alone, and I desire to walk in the understanding that comes from knowing and fearing you. Teach me to approach life with discernment, that I may not be easily swayed by the fleeting wisdom of this world, but be firmly rooted in your truth. Open my heart and mind to receive divine instruction so that I may walk in paths that lead to success and righteousness. Remove from me every form of ignorance and foolishness, and grant me the ability to perceive situations through the lens of your infinite wisdom. When challenges arise and decisions weigh heavily upon me, let your Spirit be my guide. I do not want to rely on my own limited understanding, for human wisdom is flawed, but yours is perfect and eternal. Grant me clarity of mind to discern between right and wrong, truth and deception, and the wise and the unwise path. Keep me from making hasty or reckless choices that could lead to regret. Instead, help me to pause, seek your counsel, and act in ways that align with your will. Let my mind be sharp, my spirit be attentive, and my heart be humble enough to receive correction and instruction from you. Fill my speech with wisdom, that my words may be seasoned with grace and understanding. Let me be a voice of reason, encouragement, and truth to those around me. Give me the ability to advise with discernment, bringing peace and direction to those who seek counsel. May my words uplift rather than tear down, bring healing instead of harm, and always reflect the wisdom that comes from you. Protect me from speaking carelessly or foolishly, and let everything I say and do be rooted in righteousness and integrity. As Solomon, in his youth, sought wisdom above riches, I ask for the same grace. Give me a heart that values wisdom more than material gain, knowing that true prosperity flows from a mind instructed by you. I long for the kind of understanding that sees beyond the surface, that perceives the deeper meaning of things, and that discerns the opportunities you set before me. Open my mind to new ideas, creative solutions, and strategies that will bring success in every aspect of my life, whether in my work, my relationships, my finances, or my personal growth. Let my pursuit of wisdom be grounded in the study of your word, for your testimonies are my delight and my counselors. Help me to meditate on your statutes day and night, that I may be like a tree planted by streams of water, bearing fruit in season and prospering in all that I do. Give me a hunger for knowledge, not for the sake of pride, but to be better equipped to fulfill the purpose you have called me to. Protect me from arrogance and self-reliance, reminding me always that true understanding comes only from you. Keep me from being wise in my own eyes or leaning on my own intellect without seeking your direction. Guard my heart against deception, that I may not be misled by false teachings, wrong counsel, or the fleeting wisdom of the world. Surround me with people who will sharpen my understanding and challenge me to grow in knowledge and righteousness. Let me remain teachable, always willing to learn and eager to apply the truths you reveal to me. Grant me wisdom in managing my time, relationships, resources, and responsibilities. Teach me how to prioritize the things that matter most and not be consumed by distractions or fruitless pursuits. Show me how to be diligent in my work, faithful in my commitments, and discerning in my interactions. May my life be marked by balance, discipline, and clarity of purpose, reflecting the wisdom you bestow upon those who seek you. Lord, I ask that you also give me the wisdom to handle success with humility and trials with grace. Let me not become arrogant when I achieve great things, nor discouraged when faced with setbacks. Instead, help me to remain steadfast, knowing that all things work together for my good when I walk in your will. Give me the patience to trust your timing and the perseverance to stay the course even when things seem unclear. May my thoughts be aligned with your truth so that I make sound decisions, and let every plan I make be established by your divine wisdom. Open my mind to fresh opportunities, insights, and innovations that will lead to success in every area of my life. Let my wisdom be a light that leads others closer to you, and may I always be a reflection of your knowledge, understanding, and discernment. Thank you, Father, for the promise that if anyone lacks wisdom, they need only ask, and you will give generously. God of all creation, you are the giver of every good and perfect gift, and I acknowledge that my talents, skills, and opportunities come from you. My work is not just a means of earning a living, but a calling to serve and glorify you in all that I do. I commit my career, business, and labor into your hands, knowing that without your favor, my efforts are in vain. Establish the work of my hands and let it bear fruit that honors you. Whether I work in an office, at home, in ministry, or in the field, let my labor be marked by excellence, integrity, and dedication. May I not merely work for financial gain, but let my career be a platform for impacting lives and advancing your kingdom. Remove from me the tendencies of laziness, procrastination, and discouragement. When difficulties arise, give me the resilience to press on, trusting that you are my strength. Let me not be weary in well-doing, for in due season I will reap a harvest if I do not give up. Fill my heart with passion and commitment so that I may approach my work with diligence and joy. Help me to see my job as more than just a daily task, but as an opportunity to fulfill my purpose. When others complain or lose heart, let me be a source of encouragement and positivity, always reflecting your light in my workplace. Grant me skill and wisdom so that I may excel in everything I do. Sharpen my mind, strengthen my hands, and give me creative ideas and innovative solutions. Let me stand out not by my own strength, but because of the spirit of excellence that you place within me. Elevate me to positions of influence where I can bring positive change. Open doors of opportunity that no man can shut, and let divine favor go before me. May my reputation be one of reliability, competence, and integrity, that others may see the reflection of your wisdom in my work. Surround me with the right people who will uplift, support, and challenge me to grow. Remove from my path any individuals who seek to hinder my progress or lead me away from righteousness. Let divine connections bring mentors, partners, and colleagues who will help propel me to the next level of success. Teach me to be a team player, to uplift those around me, and to be a source of encouragement to my coworkers and employees. May my workplace be filled with peace, harmony, and productivity, free from division and strife. When obstacles come my way, give me the patience and strength to overcome them. Let me not be shaken by setbacks, failures, or delays, but instead trust that you are working all things together for my good. Help me to learn from my mistakes and grow through every challenge. When I feel unqualified or incapable, remind me that your grace is sufficient and that I can do all things through you who strengthens me. Give me the faith to step into new opportunities with confidence, knowing that you are with me wherever I go. I ask for divine wisdom in handling finances related to my career and business. Teach me to be a good steward of the resources you provide, using them wisely and generously. May I work not just for personal gain, but with a heart of generosity, ready to bless others and invest in things of eternal value. Let financial increase come, not through dishonest means, but through integrity, hard work, and your divine provision. Keep me from greed and selfish ambition, and let me always remember that true success is found in honoring you with my wealth. Let my work be an act of worship, done with the same diligence and excellence that I would give if I were serving you directly. Keep me from working merely for human recognition or approval, but instead, let my motivation be to please you. Help me to maintain a healthy balance between work, rest, and time with loved ones. Keep me from being consumed by the pursuit of success to the point that I neglect my relationship with you or my responsibilities to my family. Teach me to prioritize what truly matters and to trust that you will take care of my needs as I seek you first. For every effort I put in, I ask for divine multiplication. Breathe upon my work and cause it to flourish. For every project I undertake, let it be met with success. For every challenge I face, provide the solution. Let my career be filled with testimonies of your faithfulness, so that when people look at my progress, they will see your hand at work. May I be an example of what it means to be blessed by you, not just in material success, but in peace, joy, and fulfillment in my work. I claim the promise that you will bless me in the land you are giving me. Wherever I go, may I find favor before my superiors, colleagues, clients, and those in positions of authority. Let my name be associated with excellence, integrity, and divine favor. Protect me from schemes, dishonesty, and workplace politics that seek to bring harm. Defend me from those who seek to undermine my efforts, and let no weapon formed against my career prosper. Almighty God, the giver of life and the sustainer of my being, I come before you with gratitude for the breath in my lungs and the strength in my body. You have fearfully and wonderfully made me, crafting every part of me with care and purpose. My body is a temple of your Holy Spirit, and I ask for the grace to honor it as such. Fill me with divine strength, that I may walk in health and vitality, fulfilling the purpose you have set before me. Just as you sustained the Israelites in the wilderness, keeping them from sickness and harm, I ask that you sustain me in all my ways. Let no affliction take root in my body, and let no sickness have dominion over me. I declare that my health is in your hands, and I place my trust in you, the great physician. Shield me from diseases, both known and unknown. Strengthen my immune system and renew my energy daily. Even when my body feels weak, Let me remember that you are my refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. When sickness threatens to steal my joy and peace, remind me that you have already conquered every affliction on the cross. Your word declares that by your stripes I am healed, and I receive this promise over my life. Let every organ, every muscle, and every cell in my body function according to your perfect design. In moments of weariness, be the strength that sustains me. When exhaustion sets in, refresh my spirit and renew my energy. Let my mind be sharp, my heart be strong, and my body be resilient. Remove every form of pain, fatigue, and weakness that seeks to slow me down. Your word says that those who wait on you shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. Let me run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. As I trust in you, empower me to live a life full of energy, purpose, and well-being. Teach me, Lord, to care for my body with wisdom. Help me to make choices that promote health, eating nourishing foods, exercising with diligence, and resting as needed. Let me not be careless with my health, but grant me the discipline to steward my body well. Remove destructive habits and replace them with patterns that bring life. May I be an example of what it means to walk in divine health, reflecting your power and grace to those around me. I rebuke every attack of the enemy against my well-being. No sickness, no disease, no affliction shall prevail against me, for you are my healer. Let my life be filled with strength and vitality, that I may serve you with joy all my days. I declare that I will walk in divine health, fulfilling every assignment you have for me. Gracious God, you are the author of love, the one who created us to live in relationships and families. From the very beginning, you designed us not to be alone, but to dwell in harmony with others. Your word declares how good and pleasant it is when your people live together in unity, and I desire that unity in my home and relationships. Let my family be bound together with cords of love that cannot be broken. Where there has been division, bring reconciliation. Where there has been pain, bring healing. Strengthen the bonds of marriage, parenthood, and friendship, that they may reflect the love you have for your children. Fill my heart with patience and kindness, that I may love as you love, selflessly and unconditionally. Let me be a source of encouragement and comfort to my family and friends. Guard my tongue, that my words may build up rather than tear down. Teach me to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Where misunderstanding arises, grant wisdom to resolve conflicts peacefully. Let my home be a place of refuge, where love and laughter abound, where peace reigns, and where your presence dwells. May my family be rooted in faith, standing strong in the face of trials, always trusting in your promises. Heal any broken relationships in my life, whether within my family, friendships, or community. If there are wounds caused by past hurts, bring restoration and forgiveness. Let love overcome bitterness and grace replace resentment. Soften hearts that have been hardened by pain and misunderstanding. Where there is distance, let bridges of reconciliation be built. Let every interaction I have with loved ones be marked by your wisdom and understanding. Surround me with godly relationships that uplift, strengthen, and inspire me to walk in your ways. Bring friends who encourage me, mentors who guide me, and loved ones who remind me of your truth. Remove toxic influences from my life, relationships that hinder my growth or pull me away from you. Let every connection I make be one that aligns with your purpose for my life. Keep my relationships pure, honorable, and rooted in your love. Protect my home from the attacks of the enemy. I rebuke every spirit of division, confusion, and strife that seeks to disrupt the peace within my household. Let my family stand united, anchored in faith, and shielded by your grace. May we be a beacon of love and unity to those around us, a testimony of what it means to build a family on the foundation of Christ. Mighty Deliverer, you are my refuge and strength, a present help in times of trouble. When the storms of life rage around me, I take comfort in knowing that I am not alone. You are the rock on which I stand, the anchor that keeps me steady in uncertain times. When trials come, help me to remember that you are greater than any challenge I may face. You have promised never to leave nor forsake me, and I hold fast to that truth. No battle is too difficult for you, no burden too heavy for you to bear. As I walk through difficulties, let my heart be steadfast, trusting in your power to deliver and sustain me. There are moments when life's struggles feel overwhelming, but I refuse to be consumed by fear or doubt. Just as David declared, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? I will not fear the obstacles before me, because you go ahead of me and fight on my behalf. You are my defender, my strong tower, and my ever-present help. When I feel weak, remind me that your strength is made perfect in my weakness. Fill me with courage to press on, knowing that every trial is an opportunity to grow in faith and trust in you. Let my hardships refine me, not break me. Let them build my endurance and character, that I may be strengthened for greater victories ahead. Teach me to trust in your perfect timing and not be discouraged when solutions do not come as quickly as I desire. You are never late, and your plans for me are always good. Even when I do not understand why certain doors remain closed, I choose to believe that you are preparing something greater for me. Your word assures me that weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. I declare that no hardship, no setback, and no disappointment will keep me from the success you have destined for me. Every delay is an opportunity for growth, and every struggle is shaping me for a greater purpose. Let my faith remain unshaken even in the face of trials. When doubts creep in, remind me of your faithfulness in the past, for you have never failed me. Help me to walk by faith and not by sight, knowing that you are always working behind the scenes. Let every difficulty I face become a testimony of your power and grace. Turn my obstacles into stepping stones and my struggles into triumphs. Let my life be a witness that with you, all things are possible. I refuse to be defeated because I am more than a conqueror through Christ. Jehovah Jireh, my provider, I lift my heart to you in gratitude, for I know that every good and perfect gift comes from you. All wealth, resources, and opportunities belong to you, for the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. I acknowledge that you alone are my source, and I place my trust in your ability to supply all my needs according to your riches and glory. No matter the financial struggles I have faced in the past, I believe that you are the God of abundance, and lack is not my portion. Remove every spirit of poverty, limitation, and financial distress from my life. Let my hands be diligent and my mind sharp, so that I may work with wisdom and excellence. Bless the work of my hands, just as you caused Joseph to prosper even in a foreign land. Let my labor be fruitful and bring increase. Open doors of opportunity that will bring financial stability and abundance into my life. Where others see scarcity, let me see possibilities. Where others face closed doors, grant me divine favor and breakthrough. Let your divine provision overflow in my life, that I may never be in want. Break every financial limitation that seeks to hinder my progress, and release supernatural blessings that will elevate me to new levels of prosperity. Help me to be a faithful steward of what you provide. Teach me to manage my resources wisely, saving diligently, investing prudently, and spending with discernment. Guard my heart against greed and materialism, reminding me that true wealth is found in contentment and obedience to you. Let me always remember that the blessing of the Lord brings wealth, without painful toil for it. I refuse to chase after wealth in ways that compromise my integrity, for I know that you bless those who walk uprightly. Make me a giver, Lord, for your word declares that you bless a cheerful giver. Let my financial success not be for my benefit alone, but for the expansion of your kingdom. Give me a generous heart to provide for my family, help those in need, and sow into your work. Let me experience the joy of giving, knowing that as I give, you will give back to me, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Let me be a vessel of financial blessing, always having more than enough to share with others. Everlasting God, you are the wellspring of life, and my soul longs to grow deeper in my relationship with you. Just as the deer pants for streams of water, so my heart thirsts for more of your presence. The riches of this world cannot satisfy me, for true fulfillment is found in knowing you. I desire to walk closely with you, to hear your voice clearly, and to obey you without hesitation. Draw me closer each day, that I may experience the fullness of life that comes from abiding in you. Remove every distraction and hindrance that keeps me from seeking your presence. Break any chains of complacency, lukewarmness, or spiritual stagnation that try to hold me back. Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Teach me to delight in it, to meditate on it day and night, and to let it transform my heart and mind. Blessed is the one who walks in your ways, whose delight is in your law. May I hunger and thirst for righteousness, never growing weary of seeking you. Let my faith be unshakable, grounded in truth, and strengthened by your Spirit. Help me to develop the discipline of prayer and worship, that my relationship with you may deepen beyond surface-level devotion. Let my heart burn with a passion for your presence, knowing that in you I find peace, strength, and purpose. Refine me, O Lord, so that I may be a vessel fit for your use. Search my heart and remove anything that does not align with your will. Help me to live a life of righteousness, turning away from sin and walking in holiness. When temptations arise, give me the strength to resist, and when trials come, help me to stand firm. Let my character be transformed into the likeness of Christ, that my thoughts, words, and actions may reflect your love and grace. Fill me with the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, so that my life may be a testimony of your goodness. Create in me a clean heart and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Take away any spiritual laziness and ignite a fire within me to seek you wholeheartedly. Let my growth in you not be measured by knowledge alone, but by a transformed life. May I bear fruit in every season, bringing glory to your name. Let me not be content with where I am, but always desire more of you. Open my eyes to greater revelations of your word, and lead me deeper into intimacy with you. May my success not be defined by earthly achievements, but by the depth of my relationship with you. Sovereign Lord, you are the author of my life, and you have created me for a divine purpose. Before I took my first breath, you knew me, fashioned me in my mother's womb, and set me apart for a calling that only I can fulfill. I acknowledge that I am not an accident, nor am I here by chance, but I am designed for a great and specific purpose. Reveal to me the plans you have ordained for my life, and grant me the clarity to understand them. Your word says that you make firm the steps of the one who delights in you, and I pray that my feet be firmly planted in the direction you have set before me. Remove any confusion, doubt, or fear that seeks to cloud my mind and keep me from embracing my divine assignment. Help me to trust in your timing and not rush ahead or lag behind. When I am uncertain, let your voice be the one that leads me. Show me how to use my gifts, talents, and skills for your glory, that I may impact the lives of others and leave a lasting legacy of faith. Let my purpose not be self-serving, but a vessel for expanding your kingdom. Guard my heart against discouragement and remind me that even small beginnings are significant when you are in them. Let every talent you have placed within me be stirred up and not buried out of fear or insecurity. May I boldly walk in my calling, knowing that what you have started in me, you will bring to completion. Lord, I surrender every personal ambition that does not align with your plan. Take away every distraction that pulls me away from the destiny you have designed for me. Let my will be molded to yours so that I do not waste my time chasing after things that have no eternal value. Keep my heart sensitive to your leading so that I may recognize divine opportunities when they arise. Open doors that no man can shut and align me with people who will uplift and propel me toward my purpose. Just as David cried out, I cry out to God Most High, to God who fulfills his purpose for me. I declare that my life will be fruitful and will accomplish all that you have ordained. Strengthen my hands to do the work you have assigned me, and let me not grow weary in doing good, for I trust that in due season I will reap a harvest if I do not give up. Let me walk with confidence, knowing that my steps are ordered by you. May my journey be marked by faith, perseverance, and obedience. Let my success not be measured by worldly standards, but by the fulfillment of my God-given purpose. Thank you for choosing me, equipping me, and guiding me. My life is in your hands, and I trust you completely. Eternal and everlasting God, you are the Alpha and the Omega, the one who spans all generations. I come before you with a heart full of gratitude, recognizing that my life is but a fleeting moment in the grand scheme of eternity. Yet, you have given me the opportunity to make a difference in the time that I have. Lord, I desire that my life not be lived in vain, but that it may leave a legacy that glorifies you. Your word declares that the righteous will be remembered forever, and I pray that my actions, words, and faithfulness to your calling will leave an impact that outlives me. Teach me to use my time wisely, investing in things of eternal significance rather than temporary pleasures. Let my life be a reflection of your love and truth so that when people remember me, they will see the evidence of your grace and goodness. Father, I do not desire riches or fame for my own sake, but I ask for success that will bless generations to come. Help me to live with intention, seeking to serve others rather than simply accumulating personal achievements. Let the work of my hands be meaningful, touching lives and advancing your kingdom. Teach me to be a good steward of my resources, to use what you have given me to build up others and sow into the future. As your servant David served his generation faithfully before resting with his ancestors, let me fulfill the purpose for which you have created me. May I be known not for worldly success, but for a life of faithfulness, love, and integrity. Lord, I pray for my family and those who will come after me. Grant me the wisdom to raise my children and those under my care in the ways of the Lord, so that they may walk in righteousness and fulfill their destinies. Let the seeds I sow today in love, kindness, generosity, and faith continue to bear fruit long after I am gone. Your word says, "One generation will commend your works to another. They will tell of your mighty acts." I pray that my life will be a testimony that future generations will remember as an example of unwavering faith and devotion to you. Let my legacy be one that draws others closer to you, inspiring them to seek your will above all else. Help me to impact my community, to be a voice of wisdom, encouragement, and righteousness. May I mentor, teach, and uplift those who need guidance, just as others have poured into my life. Let the lessons I pass on be grounded in your truth, shaping the hearts and minds of those who will follow after me. When my time on earth is done, I pray that I will hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." May I leave behind a legacy of faith that will continue to shine for generations to come. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.